my wonderful friends. This is Marianne Zielinski with Allsy Crafts and More, and happy November. It is shockingly still decent outside in Michigan here to just be sitting with a nice kind of sweater dress on. And I am going to try and get to my crocheted pumpkin that I was telling you all that I was going to make, because it's pumpkin season till Thanksgiving at least for me, so I can make a nice pumpkin anytime I want. And so I'll get ready to do that in a second. But here's another thing. Anybody know a cobbler? My favorite boots here broke. Or should I learn to do it myself? I've been thinking of that, but it's probably too much to invest to just try and do it myself. So I'll just get a new pair off of the internet, probably Amazon, maybe the store. But for now, I will put on my favorite sandals, my Birkenstocks, because it is still decent enough weather out here to wear sandals. And no, I do not need socks yet. But now I'm going to get on to my crochet kit that I got. This is what I got. I would do a nice unboxing, but my wonderful child already decided to do it himself. So I will show you what I got. I got the yarn in this bag and what looks like batting and stuffing in this little bag. And I should be able to, this looks like this is the instructions, and I will see what I get to and what I can show you. Sorry about the sun here, sorry about the poor angle, trying to just make it work. So I will nicely open this. I will pull out the instructions. And this says it is an intermediate level. And how you're supposed to do it. So it came with, it even came with a sewing needle to finish it off. It came with its own special plastic crochet hook, 2 skeins of orange yarn, some black yarn for the face, and brown for the stem. So let's see. It says to start with color 2, which says on here, oh, that's the stem. Sorry, do I want to start with the stem? Yeah, maybe I will start with the stem. So you got C1 is color 1, which is orange. Sorry, I'm not even showing this to you. C1, it says here, is color 1, and it's orange. C2 is color 2, and that's brown. And C3 is color 3, and that is black. Some patterns it has where you change several times throughout. I don't think this one is like that. No, it looks like I do the face after. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like maybe I do the face after. So I will pull out my brown yarn here and get started. I'm probably not going to be as long today. My husband says that I'm making these videos too long. Do you guys agree? I think I'm making them a pretty decent length of time. Just untying my yarn here. Gotta love it. Kind of made like a little knot. I will try and get it nice here. create my own ball. I will wash it once I am done making it, because right now my yarn is all on the grass and the dried leaves and everything. So I will ready to do that when I'm done. Oh boy, I got a knot here, which is not cool, because apparently I took it apart wrong. I got my end tail here, so hopefully maybe I can follow that along and see where it goes to. Look, I got that out. This is what's called untangling yarn. Hopefully the larger skeins, the orange, won't be as rough. So I'm going to just make this into my own type of ball here. Just wrapping around my fingers. Then I'm going to change directions here, kind of gather it up. Change directions, go the other way a few times, change directions again, until I have a ball. Oh, my acrylic yarn here is kind of splitting some, so it feels a little funky, but I can still crochet through that. It'll just be a little different in that spot, maybe a little more thin. Just have to watch it while I'm going. I'm making my own little round ball here, trying to find the other end so I can get started. Sometimes I find it relaxing to untangle balls of yarn and re-roll it my own method. Oh, I got a fun story for you guys. My mom, may she rest in peace, she's been gone a little more than 2 years now, crocheted my whole life. And I asked her several times to teach me. And she tried and tried and tried again. And I just couldn't get the handle of like single crochet stitches and turning and all the other things. So about probably maybe even 16, 17 years ago now, I took a class. It may have been less than that, I don't remember. My husband and I have been together 15 years, and I remember we were together when I took the class. So maybe it was about 15 years ago. Anyways, there was a craft store that was offering a learn to crochet a granny square class. And so I paid to take that class, and I learned how to crochet a granny square, and ever since then I've known how to crochet. When I told my mom I took a crochet class to learn, oh, she was fuming. She was so upset. She's like, I could have taught you for free. And I told her, well, Mom, you tried several times and I never figured it out. So I paid to take a class. And then we enjoyed crocheting together, and we would bring over our own each other's projects when we would visit each other's houses, and we would just have a blast doing that. My mom didn't learn how to knit until later in her life, and I was the one who knew how to knit, and I learned how to knit about 20 years ago now. So I tried to explain to her, she couldn't figure it out, then joined a knit and crochet group at the senior center where she lived, and one of the other seniors taught her how to knit. So it's almost like we but she didn't have to pay for her class. But she then learned how to knit, and she loved it ever since. She knitted me a few sweaters and even crocheted some sweaters, and it was just amazing to receive handmade gifts from her. And I have all of her yarn in my garage now, hoping to one day sort through it all and find what I need to keep. And oh my goodness, this is a massive knot. This is what I get for going, I'm going to pull here and go here with this direction. Because now I have a knot that I can't get out. Or when I do make progress on it, it is the wrong string. Let's see, I got 2 here. Maybe if nope, I can't pull that because that's not going to, that just tightens my knot. And I would normally just say, you know, forget it, I'll just cut it and deal with this little bit of loss here. And I don't know if they gave me any extra yarn, so I need every piece here. Let me see if my little plastic yarn sewing needle they gave me, if that'll work to get this out. This is a really good knot. This would be what my mom would be good for, because she would have the patience for this. I don't. I might eventually here just say F it. And, which definitely means fudge it for you kids listening in. And, just deal with, yep, I'm just gonna break it. I should use scissors for this, but sometimes I'm strong enough to just pop it myself with my fingers. Let's see, can I do that today? Ooh, this is actually pretty tight. So I kind of wrap it around a few times here and just pull, and then I will put this little bunch back in a special spot in case I need it, and I will see what the directions say here now to do. It says, with color 2, make a magic ring. So I do my slip stitches a little differently than some other people, and I usually, if I'm just making a regular slip knot, I just go around one finger here and I kind of twist it, and then I pull it, the back part, which is my loose tail end, I pull that over, and then my other one over, and then I have my slip knot here. And they call it a slip knot because it doesn't actually tighten into a real knot. Now for the magic loop here, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to go over 2 fingers and hold it with my pinky in the back here. And I think I want a little bit longer of a front tail. So I'm going to go over 2 fingers. I'm going to bring this over the top here. Oh, I should have kept it. Okay, so hold it with that finger. This over the top here. Grip it. Bring this one over. And now I have a pretty wide ring here. And then I will take my crochet hook and I will come into the center here of what's called my magic ring, and I will make what says here is, let's see, chain 1 and 6 single crochets in the ring, and then I join with a slip stitch to begin single crochet and form a ring. So I have a ring here. Now I'm going to make 6, or I'm going to make a chain, which is just a simple, maybe I didn't make a magic loop here. Hold on. Maybe I just made a regular slip stitch. Let's see. Usually I get a pretty good size magic ring here. Sorry, magic loop is for knitting. Sometimes my brain gets confused with different terms. So I will chain one, so I'll bring my yarn from back to front over here, and I will chain one, and then I'm going to put 6 single crochets. So I yarn over, pull up, yarn over, and pull through both the loops on the hook. It looks like I have 3 on the hook right now, or 4, but right now I can tell you I don't, because the one is the chain that I did. So now you can see so that's just a regular knot. Somehow I'm doing something weird, and I might need to come back to this and see what I am doing weird, because apparently I'm forgetting what I'm doing, which is not surprising. It's been a little while since I touched crochet as well. I don't do much in the lines of knitting and crocheting these days because it kind of makes me miss my mom. But sometimes I do it because it makes me think of her and in my memory of her, I think that I am crocheting along with her. I wonder what she is making right now. So now that I got my chain one here, I am going to find my actual circle here. Or, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to probably head inside and see how to properly do the magic loop again, because you know, this happens to all of us. We make mistakes. And that's the way that life crumbles and rolls. We make mistakes. So I will roll this up and put everything in my diaper bag purse and see about coming back to it later when I can look up how to do a magic loop again, and then I can explain it all to you again. So thank you for coming along with me today and my craziness of I'm going to try and do this and watch me epically fail, because that's what this channel is supposed to be all about. And I will try again later after I watch my own YouTube videos on how to do it again, because that's how I have to do things. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, remember to click the like and subscribe button below. And I will see you in the next one, because that's how I roll. Bye, everyone.